Alright, so before we get started, this video is brought to you by Green Force Tactical Holsters. Okay, just kidding. But really though, this video is about holsters, and I'm going to talk about Green Force. I've been using Green Force Tactical Holsters since 2018, I think. I went and took a class. I went and took Fighting Pistol at Tactical Response. And one of the guys there had a bunch of extra holsters, gave me this one. It's not a Berkut, and it actually just had the single loop on it. But since I got this warranty holster back, I changed some stuff up a little bit. So this is my Glock holster for my spare gun. So I keep a Glock with the big dots as my spare gun if I need it. Which I did, because the holster broke, and I needed that gun, because I had a holster that wasn't broken. So, what happened was, I've been running a holster, the version right before this one. So this is the Berkut II. It's got double belt loops, and then this strut allows your holster to move just a little bit with you. So maybe it doesn't poke you in the leg quite as much. Normally, like when I'm at home, I wear both of these guns, a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact with a 17 round Magnum red dot, and a Shield Plus, formerly just the Shield. I wear both of these up front, like this, at home, all the time, and it's fine. If you get home from somewhere and you feel like you need to take your gun off because it's uncomfortable, your holster is probably shit and you need a different one. Probably a Green Force one. So I've been using this holster for, I think, 4 years. That seems right. And there's 3 adjustment holes right here so you can adjust your ride height up or down. I like mine all the way up so it's easier to get a hold of my gun. But the Kydex in between those holes, connecting 2 of those, just broke. That is, looking at it, that looks like the weakest point of the holster. And that's where it broke after 4 years or so. So I emailed Green Force, said, hey, broke my holster. And they said, cool, what was it? I told them what it was. And they said, cool, Danner's at the shop. We'll get you hooked up. That was like, that might have been on a Saturday. But that was just a few days, like less than a week ago. And then, must have been Monday or Tuesday, holster came in the mail. They didn't charge me anything. That is part of their warranty, I believe. Is if it breaks, they will fix it. Period. So that's really cool. And honestly, I wouldn't have even been upset if I had to pay for a new holster. I have 4 years. Seems like a pretty long time for this being fancy plastic. But they made me a new holster, and now I have it, and I'm back off the races. So what I have set up now, I was running the Ulticlip XL. On this holster, which that means that it was a Berkut 2.1U. Berkut 2U. I didn't research before this video, so sorry, Chris. Links, places probably for things, because you should buy this stuff. Seriously, these are great holsters. There are other good companies out there. This is the only one that I use. So now I've got the struts on this one also. Not a huge fan of the Ulticlip XL just based on the size of my belt. I am back up and running. So another thing very important about holsters, especially when you get a new one, there's a lot of screws, right? So this holster has 4 screws in it, one for each soft loop, one for the strut, and then the one to adjust the retention right here. 4 screws. And I didn't want to put Loctite on it straight away in case I wanted to move something, just in case. And damn if yesterday that strut wasn't loose as hell. Day or two of wearing. So, I just got done. I put blue Loctite on all the screws on these 3 holsters. Made sure everything was good to go. I'm going to let it sit till the morning. Should be good to go. So, it's very important to put blue Loctite. Blue Loctite on your screws. If you put on red, it's never coming off. Don't do that. So the blue Loctite on your holsters is the way. So make sure and Loctite your holsters.